everyone, this is Shraddha. Welcome back to my channel. So I am back with a super fun video for you guys. I had the honor to talk to one of my most favorite authors, Megan Linski. I had so much fun talking to her, and I really hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as I did. So without any further ado, continue watching.
Please welcome the phenomenal author, Megan Linski. First of all, thank you so much, Megan, for your time and for doing this with me. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I'm honored that I got this opportunity. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
All right, so as I told you, I have a bunch of questions for you. Do you mind answering them for us?
I'm sorry?
I said I have got a bunch of questions for you. Do you mind answering them?
Oh, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay, so my first question, what has influenced you the most as a writer?
So I always take experiences from my life or perceptions that I have about the world, and I work them into my writing. So I'm influenced by the changing nature of our world and what my role is in it. So really, writing is me trying to comprehend what's going on in our universe and on our planet, and what's going on inside of myself and outside of myself.
Okay. Do you like audiobooks, physical books, or ebooks better, and why?
So I like them all for different reasons. I like ebooks because they're really convenient, and I love audiobooks because I can multitask while reading. I really like to clean, so I love to listen to audiobooks while I'm cleaning my house. And a physical book is a luxury for me because it's something that I can hold in my hands and something that I can experience while I'm reading, as like turning the pages and smelling the book. So it feels very elaborate.
Okay, my next question. What behind the scenes tidbit in your life would probably surprise your readers the most?
So my life is not perfect. There's a lot of daily ups and downs. And I think people assume that because I'm an author that I have, a charmed life, but I am disabled. So it's difficult to accommodate that with my career. Being an author is a lot of hard work, and it's not just the physical act of sitting down at your computer and writing. It's also about having the mental space and the mental components to make sure that you are ready to write, and having a strong mind is just as important as getting words down every day.
Okay, my next question. Oh, this one's cool. What is the funniest typo you have ever written?
So one time I wrote that a character put her hand to her brain instead of her hand to her head. So it just made her opening up her skull and like touching her brain. So that was super weird.
Yeah. Did you find out about the typo or your editor?
My editor pointed it out, and I didn't even think about it until she indicated it. And I was like, oh, I guess that is kind of weird.
My next question. What is your favorite time to write and why?
So my favorite time to write is early in the morning. I like to get up, and within a half hour of me getting out of bed, I like to start writing, and I usually like to write until lunchtime. So if I don't have that within my day, I will get really distracted and I'll just feel off. So if I want to have a good head start on my day, I have to start writing early. Otherwise, the whole day is just, it feels weird to me.
Okay. So you're kind of a morning person.
I don't say I'm a morning person. I would just say that I like to do things right away when I get up instead of putting them off. Because I do like to work at night too, but that's not as common anymore just because I'm so busy.
Okay, my next question. How do you think being a writer has helped you as a person?
So I really do think that writing saved my life, and I've said this before many different times to people. It gave me a sense of purpose and direction that I wouldn't have without it. It's like the cornerstone of my life, and if I didn't have writing, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd just be floating along.
So. All right. I could say the same about reading. Reading is my life. Right.
That's good.
Yes. My next question. What is your favorite word and why?
So I picked a couple of words that have a theme instead of one word because I couldn't quite pick one. I decided to go with faith, belief, persistence, and determination because they all link back to the theme of never giving up on yourself, no matter how terrible your circumstances are. So everything in your life at some point can be taken away from you, like your job, your family, your home. Like you could potentially lose everything, but you can never lose your belief in yourself, your faith that things are going to work out, your persistence, and your determination to make things happen in your life and make your life better. So all four of those things are yours and yours to decide, and you are in control of that type of fate. So that's why I love those words.
Same. Okay, now if you didn't try it, what would you do for work?
So it would be really hard for me to work outside of my home because I am disabled. But I think that if I couldn't write, I'd be working with exotic animals and endangered creatures. I have a passion for endangered species, and I really want to make the world a better place by preserving them and protecting them. So I would probably be at some sort of organization defending them and helping their numbers to rise. That's always something I was interested in. So
My sister, if she hears this one, she's gonna fall in love with you. Like she is an animal activist. I would call her an animal activist because she's so crazy about animals. One day I remember she was crying because the mouse got trapped in the mouse trap, and she was like, I don't know, 7 or not even 7, 6 or 5. And she's like, oh my God, her mom's gonna miss him. And what have you done? You guys are monsters so much. She's a born animal.
that is exactly how I am. There's mice in my house, but I refuse to buy mouse traps because I don't want to go away on their own. I know it's not realistic, but I am so like ridiculously crazy about protecting animals and making sure animals are safe. I like going with it, but it's fine. Like that's just who I am.
Okay, my next question. Do you Google yourself?
Only when I need to find something because it's the quickest way to locate something I forgot. I have like 50 titles now, so it's hard to go back through 50 books and like find whatever I'm looking for. So I just Google myself, but I don't like look, for where I'm at or whatever. Like I figure people will find me any way they can. So
Yes, right. My next question. Something I really want to know. What are your favorite novels?
So my two favorite books are The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle and #Junkie by Cambria Hebert. So I really love both those books. I've read them countless numbers of times, so they're my favorite.
Okay, my next question. What book are you currently reading?
I'm reading Ivory White by Cambria Hebert. So she's a junkie, so.
Right. My next question is a kind of a hypothetical or a fictional question, whatever. If you could be a supernatural creature, which one would it be?
So I love unicorns, and I'm kind of known for unicorns, based on my necklace and stuff. Like I have an obsession with unicorns. My whole office is filled with unicorn stuff. But I also think griffins are incredible as well. And I love that they can fly. I think flying is like an obsession of mine. So unicorn, griffin, maybe an alicorn. Alicorn is like a unicorn with wings. So then I get best of both worlds, right? So all three of those are good options.
But okay, now I don't know why, but you're so much like my sister. She is so much obsessed with unicorns that if I start counting, she's having at least 5 to 6 unicorn diaries. She's having unicorn couches. She's having unicorn pens. Everything unicorn. And if she, sometimes I think that if she could remodel our house, she would create a unicorn. And that's why we do better. I don't let her touch my room. I don't want my room to be, all unicorn and all.
Yeah, that's how my office is. I have a banner of unicorns. I have unicorn statues on my office. I have like unicorn mosaics on the wall. I have a unicorn collection in my living room. Like I'm obsessed with unicorns. They're all over my house.
My sister's gonna love you, I'm telling you. Okay, my question. If you could time travel, would you like to visit the past or the future?
I think I would like to visit the past because the future is coming and it's going to happen anyway. I mean, with advances in technology, who knows? We could live to be like 500 years or something. Probably, maybe not in this lifetime, but you know what I mean? Like, it could happen because we have so much technology and science now. But you're never going to be able to revisit the past, right? Because the past already happened. So I would like to go back in time and see what happened back in the day.
Do you have a favorite era, like maybe Victorian, Edwardian, or some specific era you would like to visit?
That's a good question. I would really like to visit medieval Europe, would be cool. I'd love to visit ancient China because they had like incredible architecture and things like that. I would really, really, really love to go back in time and see how my ancestors lived in Poland before like the arrival of Christianity and things like that, and learn their customs and things, because I feel like I've been researching that, but it's so hard to find any information on it because a lot of it was lost to the centuries and destroyed. So that would be a really cool time to go back to.
So I take it you like the medieval era more than any others.
I do like the medieval era because that's a lot of what I write, but I like 1950s and 1920s too. That would be a cool time to visit.
I love reading eras because I love reading history. So I love reading about kings and queens. It's so fun. And my sister likes modern era, so we keep on having clashes. Which one's better? We can't compare, obviously. Okay, my second last question. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, which would they be?
It would be spontaneous, free-spirited, and compassionate.
All right. Okay, not compassion because you love animals. I
Yeah.
You could tell that. Right. Okay. As you approach the end, any message you would like to give to your readers?
Yes. I just know that it's a hard time for a lot of people out there with the pandemic and with a lot of like different things going on in the world. I know there's a lot of conflict and a lot of what feels like hatred and lost hope, but I just want to encourage everybody, we're going to get through this. It's going to be a really positive time, and we're going through hard times right now, but we don't know what's ahead, and it could be incredible. So just don't give up hope and do the best you can to have a little bit of belief in yourself every day.
That's so amazing, Andy. Thank you so much, Megan, for your time. It meant the world to me, and I guess all your readers are probably really happy they got to know more about you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you for having me. I was so excited to do this with you.
It means the world to me, as I told you. I'm so excited, and God is opportunity. Thank you.
Good.
Right. No, Megan, no, this is like kind of unofficial. This won't go on YouTube. But I'm really curious. You and Alicia wrote a whole kind of book series together. Did you guys ever have a clash? I really want to know, because whenever I imagine 2 people writing something together, I don't know, but I have this really stupid picture in my head that cat fights are happening, a lot of quarrels are going on. Did that ever happen?
You could totally put this on YouTube if you want. Like, we've had this question a million times from a bunch of people. So if you want to add this to the interview, that's great. Me and Alicia are really, really similar people. So we don't really have conflict in our partnership. I've co-written with other people, and it's definitely been very hard to co-write. I wouldn't advise co-writing with anybody unless that person is like your person. And Alicia's like my soul person. Like, I can't explain the kind of relationship we have. We are just so intricately linked, and so I don't know. It's something I can't explain. And so we don't have conflict. We just work things out between us whenever there's some sort of disagreement that comes up, and it rarely ever does because we have such a one-track mind. Like, I can be thinking of something and she'll text me and be thinking the same exact thing like 5 minutes later. It's just so weird. It's this spiritual synchronicity thing. So we don't have conflict, and if we did, we would just talk it out because we're not jerks, I guess. We're not the people who are like that. So
I don't know. I had this really stupid picture of cat fights. No drama them. Anyways, thank you so much, Megan, for your time. It meant the world to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you have a good day.
Oh, well, it's night here, but I hope you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video up till the very end. I'd also like to thank Megan for her time, and oh my god, she's just so sweet, and amazing, I'd say, and so are her books. You need to check out her books. Also, I am gonna start reading this book she released with Alicia and Megan. They co-write, and I'm so excited to start reading that book. It's on Kindle Unlimited right now, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I have to check it out. And if you have already read that novel, let me know what you think of it. And if you're going to read it, then let me know too. We'll come read it together probably. So thank you so much, people, for being here. And I'll also like to thank Megan for this opportunity. Thank you all. I'll see you guys really soon. In the meantime, start reading Megan's books.